Our top story this hour, European parliamentarians have raised concerns over EU's financial support to Pakistan despite Islamabad's lack of efforts towards tackling terrorist groups in the country. European aid to Pakistan continues despite FATF, the global anti-terror financing watchdog, keeping Pakistan on its grey list for 28 months. European Union has now slammed the lack of progress in Islamabad's part, and EU says that Pakistan has neither tackled the operational terrorist groups in the country, nor has it addressed rising Islamic extremism. In fact, the European Union specifically mentioned Imran Khan government's inaction on global terrorist Hafiz Saeed. Now, Saeed is the leader of LET and JUD and the mastermind behind the Mumbai terror attacks in which 164 people were killed. Pakistan has failed to take any concrete action against Saeed, despite evidence provided by India, which included confessions of 2611 accused. Now, shockingly, global terrorist Hafiz Saeed is not even in Pakistan's most wanted terrorist list. Now, a statement by the European Union read, and I'm quoting here, certain terrorist organizations are able to thrive openly in Pakistan as the government is ambivalent and issues sentences which do not deter such activities or which never imposed. Now, this was the case for one of the world's most wanted terrorists, Hafiz Saeed, founder of Jamaat-ul-Dawa, and who is included on the UN list of suspected international terrorists. This is the latest warning to Pakistan to curb terror activities on its soil. Just last month, FATF had asked Pakistan to swiftly complete its full action plan by February 2021. In light of Pakistan's repeated inaction against terror activities, EU leaders have now questioned the bloc's aid being given to Pakistan. The EU statement stated, and I'm quoting again, despite these failures, the European Union has continued to provide it with substantial support. In the last 10 years, 600 million has been given to Pakistan as aid, and on October 6th this year, euro 150 million of further support was announced to help with COVID-19 crisis. Questions remain whether Pakistan is using this aid to address legitimate concerns. Imran Khan government also needs to take concrete action against terror. Else Pakistan faces the possibility of being blacklisted by the FATF and a reduction in aid not only from the European Union but also from global financial bodies like the World Bank. Now, for more on this, Siddhant Sibal, Principal Diplomatic Correspondent, is live with us from New Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us. Could you begin by telling us a little bit about this latest warning?
Well, there is a global realization about Pakistan's role when it comes to the issue of terrorism in world capitals, and Brussels is no different. We have seen the remarks coming from Brussels regarding Pakistan. In fact, just a few weeks ago, there was the Foreign Office consultation between the European Union and Pakistan, in which the European Union had asked Pakistan to do more when it comes to the implementation of its commitments under the FATF. But by and large, the MEPs or the Minister of Parliament of the European Union have also been now making remarks. We know just recently a French MEP made remark, but this is not the first time a member of the European Parliament has made remarks regarding the issue of cross-border terrorism or terrorism emanating from Pakistan. In the past as well, the issue has been raised, and we know that how the US Congress has been dealing with this issue, passing resolution asking Pakistan to act more. In fact, it was under Joe Biden that the issue of terrorism was taken several times in the US Senate, and now it has now gone across the Atlantic to Brussels, with Brussels now focusing on the issue of terrorism, and the entire development coming in the backdrop of numerous terror attacks in Europe, whether it's France, whether it's Austria, and comments, of course, coming from France as well. And even as France takes action against the elements in the country, we have seen remarks coming from both Turkey and from Pakistan.
All right, Siddhant, and also what do you think of the implications of this if the financial support is withdrawn completely? And do you think actually that there is a possibility that that could happen at this point?
Well, as of now, there is no possibility of sanctions coming from Europe or France on Pakistan, but we do expect strong action by Europe on issue of terrorism. In fact, it was European countries led by France that helped India list many terrorists, including aftermath of the Pulwama terror attack. So there is a considerable support for India when it comes to the issue of cross-border terrorism emanating from Pakistan. But when it comes to sanction, it is too early to call. We know that a debate has started in the European Parliament with remarks of several MPs, including right-wing MPs coming from the European Parliament. But by and large, it is through institutional ways that the European governments are going to act on Pakistan, including through FATF, because remember, Germany is the president of FATF and won't let Pakistan go scot-free until Pakistan shows that it's acting on the various groups which are financing terrorism in the country.
Yes, and just an extension to that, what can we expect if the Imran Khan government fails to take concrete action despite this latest warning?
Well, Pakistan, or whether it's Imran Khan government, is not expected to take any action. There are a number of evidence for it. One of this is the 26/11 terror attacks. It has been more than a decade. In fact, the anniversary of 26/11 is going to happen very soon, in few weeks' time. But Pakistan is still to act on the perpetrators of terrorists or 26/11, and that is something that has become very symbolic of the Pakistani establishment, because they're hand in glove with these terror organizations, using terrorists as an extension of the state. So the Imran Khan government is not expected to act, given the fact that pressure is increasing. What can actually lead Imran Khan government to act is if it's pinched economically, and that is what is happening at the FATF. With the pressure growing on Pakistan to act on financing of terrorism, Imran Khan government is coming up with various regulations and rules in the parliament, but it is unlikely that that's going to have an impact on the ground, because the society is radicalized.
All right, Siddhant, thank you so much for clarification on that, and thank you so much for your input.